G'day and welcome back to Down the Shed with Byron. Now this Friday, Arvo, I thought why not release a video again on this VT Commodore? And there was a lot of interest from you guys saying I should try and get it back on the road. So I thought let's start off by giving it a good bath and washing off some of this Padio dust. Now the old VT Commodore has been parked up for roughly 5 years. And if you didn't see last week's episode, I'll put it up in the corner here. I think we've got to be careful when washing it because a lot of this clear coat might even just come off. I can see a lot of scratches and dents all over it, which you're going to expect for a car of this era or this age. As you can see around the back here, we've got a couple of tail lights and the boot garnish is busted. Rear bumper is knackered. Paint on the boot's faded. Be interesting to see what the roof turns out like once we give that a wash. I've realised we've got two lots of hubcaps, so we've got some genuine VT Commodores here and some aftermarkets on the other side. But I think with a decent pressure clean, it shouldn't come out too bad. Let's go to town on it and we'll even give the engine bay a good clean out. This is the first Commodore I've opened in ages and the bonnet stays up. But yeah, we'll give the engine a good degrease and we'll clean out all that sort of matter that's in the way. I might take that cover off so we can actually give it a decent degrease. But just be careful when we're spraying around the coil packs. Look how neat they are. And then after that, I reckon it'd be worth jumping into the interior and pulling off those woolly seat covers and checking out what seats we've got. I use that bristle seat cleaner thingamajig in my other cars and it come up a treat. So I think with a decent vacuum out and a quick clean of these seats, this interior is going to come up all right. It does smell like mice have been living in here, slash wet, mouldy sort of stuff. But I think with a decent clean, it should come up all right. Let's have a look at these front seats. Whew. Hey, they're still good. I think we'll take them off gently and put them to the side. Does anyone remember what these are? Wind up windows. Holy dolly. How's that for a door shut? Now I've got my car cleaning bucket that my mate Phil from Aussie Garage gave me. Now this is OPTiX range of cleaning products. I'll put most of their stuff in the description and if you're interested in it, I don't know, look it up. But this is what I got. Bit of a detailing bucket that comes with all the glass cleans and final boost. Now that stuff there works a treat. It makes the car look $1 million at the end of the day. Got some shampoo and we've got some trim cleaner. I've got some wheel cleaner there, so I'll use that in the engine bay because I find that works a treat on the engine. Just brings it up mint. So I'm gonna run around, get a couple of Instagram photos before and afters, and then that way we can yeah, just have a bit of a laugh at how good is this VT Commodore. With a big clean like this, how would you attack it? Would you give it a pressure clean first, then go to town and then give it a scrub, or would you clean the interior first? I guess it's much of a muchness really. We've had plenty of wet weather here, so I thought I'd give the car a clean first and then give my apron of my shed a good clean, and then I'll bring it back in and give it a vacuum out from there. All right, let's see what surprises we've got under here. Actually doesn't look too bad. I did have someone hit me up about if I could make a video on replacing the valley gaskets, which I think is a good idea. All right, well, let's connect the water up and get it cleaning. Oh man, now this thing, the clear coat started peeling off and I wasn't hitting it hard with the pressure cleaner, just hard enough. It's going to be interesting once it dries out, but it's coming up absolutely beautiful in some spots. I like this maroony sort of colour, but I have found a rust spot in the roof on the other side, which I'll show you guys shortly. The bucket of water is actually turning red. We must be washing the paint off. All right, now let's give it another pressure clean off and see what it looks like. It's at this stage where you take all your photos and put it up for sale. One owner, 140,000 Ks, never thrashed. Straight out the car wash. You got to laugh at those sort of photos. It's like, I know they're trying to sell it, but why would you take a photo while it's wet? It's actually come up all right. Again, it's wet. Engine bay, I've done that. That's come up a treat. And I reckon with an actual bit of physical scrubbing in there, you'd make that come back to brand new. But check this out. I've never seen this before. The brake lines have got like green paint on them, or green like anodize on them still. I've never seen that before. Right, let's see if it starts after I've washed it. I'll be spun out if it does. Oh, what the hell, man? And since I put the new battery in it, or second handy, it runs mint now. Good to go. How good's that? All right, well, I'm going to give it one more pressure clean, like another smash with the water, and then I'll put some of the final boost over it, and then hopefully we don't get any rain today, and I'll be able to show you what it looks like. It's bloody running. What the hell? Oh well, dirty thumbs up. Bugger. Storm's come in and it's raining. I have got the final boost on it and you can see the water droplets just beading off of it at the moment. So imagine if this come up with a polish, probably look all right. I only put tyre shine on this side because that's the side you're hanging your arm out the window and you want looking good. I pulled the sticky tape off. We'll probably need to wax and grease, remove that if we go any further with it. Oh, I was meant to show you that rust spot. So just up here on the roof, it started to rust. So I wonder if we could get to that early enough, wire brush that out and possibly put some rust converter on it and you know, seal that part. But otherwise it's not looking too bad. I just wish this weather would clear up, but we get that. What I'm going to do now is I'll take a thumbnail photo, I'll spin the car, I'll move the car out of the way, give the pad a clean, and I'll try and tackle the interior. Well, while the rain's pissed off, I quickly gave it a chamois and trying to see what it looks like now. Oh, I don't think we got long, but I think with a cut and polish over it, half the car will be okay. And the other half might look okay. So yeah, the clear coat's come off the bonnet, off the guard, off the door, a little bit around the back here, but otherwise that's just after a wash. Doesn't look too bad. Righto. Like I said, I'll move it off the pad, clean up, and we'll get back into that interior. So here we go, a before, and we'll strip it all out, pull the seat covers and floor mats out. And what's the number one thing when you buy a car? You got to pull that back seat out and see what it really cost you. Steering wheel protector, floor mat, hat. Oh, what's this? Who's gonna know what that is? Wow, it's a classic 2000 bloody street directory. Let's pull the seat out. Woohoo! What did we find? 5 cents. Looks like that was it. 5 cents. Couple of receipts. I'll give that a vacuum behind there anyway. Now this rain just has not buggered off for now. So I've just been sitting inside the car, giving it a clean. It's come up relatively nice. Might need to just go back over it again with a toothbrush through all the cracks and give that a clean. I've taken the seat cover off and holy dolly, back in the 2000s. How good is that looking now? Mint, I reckon. It's come up a treat. Probably needs like another going over. Door cards probably need another clean. I did do the back one. Maybe I will do the front one. But check out the back, just with the once over. It's come up a treat. I went over the carpets once and that's come up all right too. The back of the seat, unfortunately, broken. And the old tech screw in there. almost mint. It's still going to need another going over, but it's looking 10 times better. This front seat, I'm hoping Grandpa or Pop or whatever they called him spilt his iced coffee there, because whatever came out of that was rather brown. Check out the interior. This has just come up mint now. I'm hoping we've got the stereo code. I'll have a look in the book in a minute. Yeah, how nice is that? And the sun's out. Right, we've got to give it a chamois again, and we'll try and take some more Instagram photos out with the sun. But wait, before we get to that, let's have a look. It's amazing. Like I said, I only went over this maybe once initially, and over those front seats went over a couple of times, but look at the waste you just get out of it. Right, we'll tip that out. Absolute pity, this car. This side is pretty much okay. Once we get from here, the bonnet, the clear's peeled. Down this side here, it's all peeled. This door here, what a bugger. But it's all repairable. I wonder, how would it go getting over the pits here, I reckon, guys? But then, is it feasible to actually try and get this back on the road? What's a VT Commodore 2000 model actually worth these days? So we're going to need a couple of tail lights, the boot garnish, a couple of hubcaps, which won't hurt, and then we're going to probably need mechanical parts like servicing it, oil, filter. That's all relatively cheap as well. Cooling system, what would you do with that? Would you just do a full overhaul, change out the heater tap, which looks like it's leaking, radiator, ditch that, put a new one in, water pump, coolant, transmission service, diff oil's nothing though, that's pretty easy to do, and then brakes if they need to be done, etc, etc. So I don't know, we'll have a gander at that next week, I reckon. I hope you enjoyed this Friday Arvo video. Enjoy your weekend, dirty thumbs up, and see you when I'm looking at you.